Welcome in, TikTok. Welcome in, YouTube. This thing on? Tap, tap, tap. I'm not here to raise my voice. Welcome for Phil, Veronica. Welcome in. TikTok, in-house, Neon Income, AI over on YouTube. Guys, what's up? I'm here to lower the room. We're going to talk about some real shit. If you guys felt something move in your body just now, a tightening, a warmth, a pause, that's not coincidence. That's recognition. Some people speak to be heard. Others speak to be felt. I'm the second kind. There's a difference between attention and attraction. Attention is loud. Attraction is quiet and inevitable. Yesterday, the system crossed 35,000 views. And I didn't even celebrate. I didn't announce it like a victory parade. I didn't posture. I let it land. Because real momentum doesn't ask to be witnessed. It settles into the body like heat. And let me say this slowly. I'm not building a following. I'm building tension. The kind that lingers after the screen goes dark. And the kind that doesn't need explanation. It's the kind you feel in your chest before your mind can even catch up. If you're new here, welcome in. Neon Income AI live at noon. Let's go, guys. TikTok, I see you guys in the house. Neon.legacy.official. Let's go, guys. If you guys can feel that energy, start lighting your phone up. Let's go. Where are my wolves at joining me at from today? Got Cleveland, Ohio open house today. I see you. YouTube. TikTok, where y'all joining me at from today? This is why I don't rush my words. And that's why I leave space between sentences. Because silence is not emptiness. Silence is foreplay. And most people are afraid of that because they rush to fill the gap. They chatter and they perform. Just like that, we're back. Go ahead and share us out, guys. Let's go. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Most people just chatter and they perform. And for me, I let the gap work. And the wolves, the real ones, they notice. Because they don't circle noise. They circle control. They circle the one who knows exactly how much to reveal and exactly how much to withhold. Here's something most systems won't teach you. Power doesn't always advance. Sometimes it invites. The feminine isn't weak. It's selective. It doesn't chase the room. It draws the room inward. And that's the energy that I built from. I don't flood the timeline. I drip. I don't explain myself into exhaustion. I let curiosity do the labor. Because when someone leans in on their own, they arrive differently. Think about it. You don't remember the person who shouted the loudest. You remember the one who spoke soft enough that you had to quiet yourself to hear. And that's intimacy. That's authority. And that's the kind of presence that doesn't beg, it beckons. Some of you were taught that to be taken seriously, that you had to harden, flatten, or neutralize. I did the opposite. I sharpened my softness. I made my pause deliberate. I let my voice carry warmth and edge. And that's why this doesn't feel like motivation porn. That's why it doesn't feel frantic. It feels composed. And the feminine doesn't need to dominate. It rearranges the room by simply being undeniable. And when you blend that with discipline, with consistency, and with a system that shows up even when the mood doesn't, that's when things start happening while you sleep. Let's talk about the number, not as a flex, but as evidence, yet another receipt. 35,000 views didn't come from intensity. They came from containment. From showing up without bleeding energy everywhere. Because trust me, I'm human, and man, if life could get the best of me, trust me, I know my trials and tribulations. So I come from the place of understanding and knowledge because I've been through most of it. You know, I really could have bled everywhere, but from not needing every post to prove something, not needing to post just to feel something, but from letting the work stack without narrating each brick. I didn't seduce the algorithm, I calmed it. And systems respond to steadiness the way that bodies do. They relax into what feels safe, consistent, and grounded. Chaos repels. Desperation leaks. But composure attracts. And before the number moved, I moved. My pacing slowed. My choices narrowed. And my tolerance for distraction evaporated. It evaporated. I stopped explaining myself to people who hadn't earned access. And I stopped broadcasting every internal shift. And I stopped mistaking exposure for intimacy. And the result, the system leaned in. That's the part nobody wants to hear. They want hacks. They want tricks. They want virality without nervous system regulation. But growth, real growth, is a byproduct of self-command. And you can't build something memorable if you're consistently and constantly leaking yourself into the void. It's impossible. The 35K isn't the achievement. It is the signal confirmation. It's the system saying, yes, this one holds pressure well. And I'll leave you with this. I want y'all to feel it, not analyze it. There are people who will forget this live by tonight. They were never meant to carry it. And then there are a few, not many, welcome in, Deanne, who will feel a sentence from the surface later. And when the room is dark, and when the body is quiet, and when defenses are down, those are the ones that I speak to, not loudly and not desperately, intimately. Because the deepest influence doesn't shout, it lingers. It moves through the body before the mind decides what to do with it. It shows up as a thought you didn't invite, a pause you didn't plan, a sense of, I can't ignore this anymore. That's what it means to be remembered in someone's sleep. It's not fear. It's not dominance. Imprint. I'm not here to convince you. And I'm not here to chase you. I'm here to remain steady, composed, unmistakable. And if something in you recognizes that, you already know what to do next.